I should film every video like the battery is going to die, because then I don't ramble as much, Dixie. You don't care, do you? You just want to have dinner. You want dinner? You want dinner? Is it time to eat? Hi everyone, welcome back to the Vintage Vixen. My name is Sam. Today I am going to be doing a Christmas tag that I saw here on YouTube. I saw it on the Vintage Camper Gals channel. It's an older video, but it looked really fun, and so I thought I would tag myself to do it. So that's what I'm doing today. We're set up out here in my living room. We're nice and cozy with the Christmas tree lights on and my Christmas candles burning. I have a hot coffee, got my favorite cozy blanket, and of course, Dixie, who never passes up an opportunity to snuggle when she can help it. So I have the questions here on my phone, so let's get started. Question number 1. What is your favorite Christmas movie? White Christmas. A Christmas Story is a close second, but I'm going to have to go with White Christmas as my favorite. I've never really been super into all the Christmas movies, like the Hallmark movies and stuff, which is totally fine if you are. Like, my mom loves them, but I never really got into them. So I love White Christmas, of course, and A Christmas Story. Home Alone is another favorite, just because that's a movie that I grew up watching, and films like It's a Wonderful Life. The Godfather is a Christmas movie to me. I don't know why. There are scenes that happen on Christmas and around Christmas in the movie, but I think it's because I first saw it around Christmas, the first time that I saw it, so it kind of is a Christmas movie to me. But White Christmas is definitely my favorite. You can't beat the cast with Rosemary Clooney and Vera Ellen as the Haynes sisters, and Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye as Wallace and Davis. The costume designs by Edith Head are just to die for. The sets, the songs, the dance numbers, all of it is just a glorious, glorious feast for the eyes and the ears. And I also had the opportunity to play Judy in the stage production of White Christmas, the musical, 5 years ago. So it has a special place in my heart there. It was one of my most fun roles that I ever got to play on stage. Number 2, have you ever had a White Christmas? Yes. I live in the Northeast. I live in upstate New York, as you know, if you've watched this channel for some time. And we have a White Christmas almost every year. We've had snow pretty early this year, and it has since melted, but I'm hopeful that within the next couple of weeks, we will have snow on Christmas. Even better if it actually snows on Christmas Day. Where do you usually spend Christmas? At home. Every morning, my mom, who actually lives in the apartment downstairs from me, has breakfast and invites everybody on her side of the family over. So we have breakfast and we open gifts, and then Joe and I spend the rest of our Christmas at home with our dog and our cats and each other, and it's nice and quiet and calm, and it's a great way to spend the day. Question 4. What are some of your favorite Christmas songs? I'm glad this isn't what is your favorite Christmas song, because I wouldn't be able to pick. I love Christmas music. I love Dominic the Donkey, because I love Lou Monte and it's just a fun little song. I love any of Dean Martin's Christmas music, especially his version of Silver Bells. Of course, White Christmas by Bing Crosby. Can't go wrong with that. I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm. I love Little Jack Frost Get Lost. I also really am digging J.D. McPherson's Christmas album that just came out this year. It's called Socks, and it is so good, you guys. It's definitely my top favorite Christmas album of all time. Do you open any Christmas presents on Christmas Eve? Yes. It's been a tradition in my family growing up, and it's one that Joe and I have adopted, that on Christmas Eve you open one present, and it's always Christmas pajamas. So you get a brand new set of cute Christmas PJs that you get to wear for Christmas Day, and I have a pretty awesome collection of Christmas pajamas because of this, but I don't care. I wear them all winter long because they're warm, and who cares? Nobody is going to see me in them except for myself and my husband, so who cares? I'm not embarrassed about my Christmas pajamas. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and if we're counting Rudolph. What holiday traditions are you looking forward to the most this year? We're not really doing anything new this year, so we actually just started a tradition last year of having a Christmas Eve open house at our place, so I'm looking forward to that. It's a lot of work and preparation, but it's really fun, and it's a nice way to get to see everyone without having to rush around on Christmas Day to make sure we get in all the visits with family. So it's a nice opportunity to see friends and family before the holiday, and because we do it as an open house format, that means people can come and go as they please. Sometimes people pop in for 5 minutes, have a drink and go. Some people stay all night long, and it's just really fun and a nice time. I also really love getting up early and having a quiet present exchange with Joe before we go down to my mom's house for breakfast and gifts, which is always insane. So I just love Christmas in general. I'm really looking forward to spending the days leading up to it with my family, and I took some time off this year before and after Christmas, so I'm really looking forward to that. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? I used to be in the real tree camp 100%. Growing up, we always had a real tree. It was a tradition to go and pick it out, and that was part of the excitement leading up to the holidays. 2 years ago, we decided, since we live on the 3rd floor, I relented and said I would do a fake tree, but it had to be obviously fake. What I really wanted was a mid-century aluminum Christmas tree with the color wheel, but I haven't had good luck finding one yet that hasn't either been insanely expensive or in good condition. Either the ones that are affordable are crappy, or the ones that are really good are really expensive. So we got a white pre-lit Christmas tree, which I actually have fallen in love with. So I'm not really in one camp or the other. I think it's up to you and your preferences, but our tree is fake. What is your all-time favorite food and sweet treat? Oh gosh. Well, chocolate jumbles are a Christmas staple in our house. If you're not sure what they are, you've probably seen them, or you might have even had them without knowing what they're called, but they're chocolate cookie, but they have like clove and nutmeg and cinnamon and all these really good yummy spices in them, and then they're roll cookies, so you roll them out and you use cookie cutters, cut them into shapes, and then we frost ours with like a powdered sugar icing that we just make at home, and they are so good. So that's probably one of my favorite sweet treats. And then favorite food around Christmas time, we always do Italian. So I don't really know. I guess Joe's sauce, which he calls mob sauce, that's probably my favorite Christmas food, even though we do eat it at other times of the year. It's like a special part of our Christmas meal. Be honest, do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? I'm going to cheat and say both. I love picking out gifts for people. I'm also really anxious about it because I'll be convinced that I found the perfect gift for someone and I'll buy it and I'm so excited. And then I'm second guessing myself all the way up until Christmas, and then I give it to them, and I just love watching them opening it and seeing their reaction. But I also love getting gifts. If people tell you they don't like getting gifts, I'm thinking they're lying, because who doesn't like getting presents? it's always fun and exciting in the anticipation of seeing what someone gets you, especially because you know they put a lot of thought into it, and the reason that they gave it to you is because it was something that reminded them of you or that they thought you would enjoy. So that other layer underneath of receiving gifts, which is this person was thinking of me and they love me, and it doesn't matter if it was expensive or not or what the price was, it's the fact that they put the thought and the time and the effort into getting you that. That's what I like. So I'm going to cheat and say both. What was the best Christmas gift you ever received? Oh God, I don't know. I don't want to pick. I don't really have a favorite Christmas gift that I've ever received. I think probably one of the most exciting gifts that I got was when the first year we went to Viva Las Vegas. Joe bought our tickets as a gift, Christmas gift to me. But I don't really have like a favorite thing that I've gotten. Is that awful? I love everything that everybody gets me. I enjoy all of the presents that I receive. I don't have a favorite. Hi, sorry about that. My battery died. I saw the red flashing warning light and thought I'd be able to finish this video before it fully died, and I failed. So let's get back to this list. What would be your dream place to visit for the Christmas season? Well, it's not New York City. I went down to New York for my birthday last Sunday, December 9th, because I had never seen the tree at Rockefeller Center. So we did that, and the day was mostly enjoyable, except for when we got to the tree, it was absolute insanity. You could not move. I mean, you were shoulder to shoulder with people, and it was nuts. And if there had been an emergency and we had to evacuate, we would have been crushed to death. It was awful. So I don't recommend going at a busy time like we did. But I think I would really enjoy England in the Christmas season, checking out the Christmas markets and doing some of those fun activities there. It just seems like it's very festive and there's a lot going on. So I would like to go to England for Christmas some year, maybe. Possibly Germany also. Berlin, I've always wanted to visit Berlin, and I think it would be cool to go any time of year, but Christmas would be fun as well. Are you a pro present wrapper or fail miserably? I am semi-pro. Some things I can wrap really well, especially if they're very nice box shape, but other things, they just end up looking like I tried to throw paper on and tape them where I could. So most memorable holiday moment. Really, in general, it's just being with my family. The one year my dad did knock the Christmas tree over, so that was pretty memorable. But really just hanging out with my family and just spending time with them in the weeks leading up to and on the actual holiday. What made you realize the truth about Santa? I don't really know, like an exact moment. I remember commenting as I got older that Santa had the same handwriting as both my mother and my grandmother, and my dad. So there was that. But I am 7 years older than my sister and 8 years older than my brother, so I got to pretend to believe in Santa for a lot longer, which I secretly kind of liked. As a high school kid, you know, you're in this really crazy transition time, and life was difficult and hard, although now as an adult, looking back, it was not that hard. But when you're in the moment, it's hard to be a teenager, and so it was really nice to have sort of that little excuse to pretend to believe in Santa and hold on to your childhood a little bit longer. So I don't really know the exact moment, but I did know it before my brother and sister stopped believing in Santa. Though I still believe in Santa. And what makes the holidays special for you? Again, it's just hanging out with my family and having an opportunity to spend time with them. I love the lights and the decorations and the feeling of coziness and contentment that comes around this time of year. I know it's also a difficult time of year for a lot of people for a number of reasons, And it is for me too, in a way, thinking about the people that I've lost and that are no longer with us and that I miss. And it's definitely a little bit harder around this time of year. And I think that plays into sometimes when things happen leading up to Christmas that don't always go your way or go my way. It makes it a little bit harder to deal with. But in general, the joy of being able to spend time with the people that are still with us and being able to celebrate holidays with them, that is my favorite part of Christmas. So that is it. That is my Christmas tag. I like to tag any of you who would like to do it as well. My battery light is flashing at me again because I did not fully charge it. I just stuck it on there with hopes that I could get this done, so I'm talking really fast. But if I don't upload anything before Christmas, which I'm fully planning on doing, but just in case I don't, I want to wish you all happy holidays and a happy new year. And if you don't celebrate, then I just want to wish you a wonderful end of 2018 and looking ahead to exciting adventures in 2019. So thank you all so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you, and you make my Christmas wonderful as well. Bye.